What's up, guys? Welcome. We are live yet again. If you guys weren't following earlier, I was live for the last nearly 6 hours, just watch party. But this is a little different. Obviously, like I said, we were going to do the Rams pregame show, like people on Facebook, the OG faithful on Facebook know, on the Downtown Rams Facebook. I used to do it all the time with the pregame and the postgame show. Been doing it for years. But now I have a YouTube channel that has a big platform, and I really do appreciate it. So it's awesome to kind of expand it. If you guys are hyped, just know that I am as well, obviously. If you guys have any questions you want me to answer about this game, my thoughts, anything, personnel, whatever, I'm glad to answer it. That is what this is about. This is your show before the game. Appreciate you all filing in here and, spending the time with me. And, that's what we're going to pretty much do. What's up, El Pineapples? How we doing? Matt, what's up? Craziest opening Sunday of all time? It's pretty crazy. I mean, it's the first time the Rams have ever played at SoFi Stadium with fans in the stands during a regular season. So, it says a lot. Browns fumbled that W. Yeah, they did. Trying to get the Rams group chat in here? Yes, please do. Had KC on the ropes? That's also true. Rams 27, Bears 13. I'll be honest, I'm scared. No need to be scared. Smash that like. Can't wait. I can't wait either, Dark Saber. I'm pretty hyped about it. I think obviously this game, you never want to count your chickens before they hatch, so to speak, right? But I feel pretty confident in this game. And not just a win. I think it's going to be a convincing win. I'm not even going to say the Bears are that bad. I don't think it's the Bears. I think this is going to be a statement win for the Rams. They've had to hear it all off season that they made the wrong decision, with Jared Goff. It's weird how the media all ganged up on Sean McVay for doing that. But, can you blame him? Can you blame him? Really? Goff looked good today, though. Was happy for him. But, yeah, I understand that. What I was told is basically you don't want to take other teams and what they did during the day and use that as a way to justify how your team is going to do later on. Because while trends do exist, while there will be weeks where it seems like everybody just is on fire and it's high scoring and whatnot, it's just not great to get into a habit of doing that. Trends exist, yes. But to assume that the Rams are going to drop their game because, similar tiered teams like the Packers got blown out, the Buccaneers almost lost to Dallas, that is a little bit of a, it's irresponsible to look at it that way. So I won't look at it that way. But I understand why people get a little worried seeing all that. Bears have a solid defense, but I'm not worried about their offense. I'm so ready to see Stafford leading our guys tonight. Same here. Shame the rest of the West won. Does that put more pressure on us, do you think? No, I don't think they'll even care or know. Perhaps they don't even know, I don't know how McVay rolls, but he doesn't seem typically like the person that would be like, yeah, by the way, these three teams won today, so we got to win. Like, I just feel like that's kind of overstating the obvious, Obviously, you got to win. Your goal is to win a Super Bowl, not to win the division. So, Browns forced a punt. Yeah. The entire NFC. You did say that. I was a little surprised, but what's up, Coach? How you doing? How you feeling about that win? Jared Goff sure came in at the end and probably had you sweating a little bit. Browns down by 4 in a 3-minute offense scenario with 1 timeout left. Should be interesting. Mahomes got decked. Yeah, I did not have all 4. I had the NFC West going 2-2. I had the Titans winning, and I had the Colts winning, which neither happened. So, yeah, Clowney looked good today. Surprising. What's up, Jason, over on Facebook? I see you. Jake, what were your honest opinions of Jared today? I thought Jared looked good. I mean, you know, all in all, his first quarter and his second quarter weren't the best. Kind of took what the defense gave him, was very conservative. But he let it rip in the third and the fourth, and most importantly, the fourth. You know, it looked kind of similar to Stafford in the comeback realm. I'm sure Lions fans kind of saw the similarities there. But, yeah, I mean, I think if you're a Jared Goff fan, if you're a Lions fan, you have to feel good about the way he bounced back from, you know, a rough start. And honestly, the Lions. And it shows, I think it's a credit to Dan Campbell, personally. That's just the type of culture that he's established, where they were fighting tooth and nail, you know. Edwin on Facebook, how excited am I for the Rams game tonight? Oh, man. I just can't even put into words. I feel like I've waited so long and just everything going on, and it's just, you know, this is the start of something huge. You know, I think this channel is going to go as far as, you know, the NFL does, you know, and the Rams especially, because this has become a Rams channel, whether I want to admit it or not. It's majority Rams. And so I have a majority subscriber base of Rams fans. And so, you know, as good as the Rams do, my channel, I'm sure, will continue to grow. My channel will grow either way, but I feel like, obviously, when people, you know, when teams are winning, it attracts more fans. More fans are more interested. More interested fans go on YouTube to search the Rams. More fans that go on YouTube to search the Rams find Jake Ellenbogen, and then here we are. That's how it works. So, yeah, I'm not as high on Baker Mayfield. He's made some questionable decisions in this game. He looks, I don't know. I'm not really a huge fan of him in this game. He missed some throws that he should have hit. That probably would have sealed the game. I mean, he missed the wide open, what was it? Anthony Schwartz was wide open in the end zone. He just overthrew him by like 10 yards. What's up, Nolan? How we doing? I don't think the 49ers defense will be the same after Saleh leaving. I don't know, Rod. I mean, it's too early to say, but, you know, we'll see. Let's see. This Browns defense has elite potential based off talent alone. Coach, win is a win in the NFL. We also took out some players on their comeback, had to bring them back in. You know, I think the big thing here, and not to take anything away from Jared Goff, but there was a noticeable drop-off once Jason Verrett got hurt. So I will say that. There was a noticeable drop-off when Verrett got hurt. And unfortunately, it sounds like Verrett's going to be out for the year. That's a huge loss to the Niners. It's a huge loss in general. This is somebody that cannot catch a break. I mean, he finally did last year, was able to get a contract because of it. But for the most part, this is an incredibly talented corner, arguably top 15 in football every single year. And he has been hurt almost every single year. So obviously huge injury, really unfortunate for him, feel for him. Browns genuinely have a shot this year, especially with Stefanski. The craziest thing is not only were most people's picks wrong for a lot of games, but a lot of upsets were huge blowouts. That's true. Go Rams. Yes, go Rams, LaFonso. Who's going to have the first touchdown, asks Edwin Gonzalez on Facebook. I think it's going to be Darrell Henderson rushing. Actually, no. You know what? No. It's going to be Deshaun Jackson from Matthew Stafford, a deep bomb. I'm sticking by that. I think that's how they're going to start the game. At least how to start their first drive. I really do. And if they don't, they don't. But that's certainly the way to do it. And what is that end zone? Oh, man. They painted the end zone. I mean, they still have the stupid ram head in the middle. No offense to all of you. I prefer the LA logo, but they painted the end zone with the modern throwback colors, which looks really cool. Yeah, I don't. What is Baker doing here? I mean, you can't. It's 1st and 10. Live to play another down. This is my issue with him. You know, not a good throw. Jake, do you have any plans to go to do vlogs at any games you go to? Would love to get an in-depth look at SoFi from across the pond. I don't plan on going to SoFi at this moment. You know, things could obviously change, but at this moment, I don't plan on going to SoFi. So unfortunately, I don't have any vlogs I would be having from that. We'll see. Since I'm driving to MetLife, it's a lot easier than having to carry that stuff on a train and carry it on my person. Whereas if I'm driving, then I can, you know, obviously bring it in my car. So I might actually, with the camera, I might actually bring my camera for that. So we'll see. I might actually get some, you know, some vlog content for the Rams-Giants game. And maybe even the Steelers-Broncos game, if you guys are interested. Because I'm going to that as well. Okay. No, Baker's not top 10. I mean, that's, you know. Yeah, for me, one of the big keys to the Rams will have success is the run game, so that's what I'm looking for. Huge screen the kicker. What do you think Michel's workload looks like tonight? I think it's going to be fairly limited, 8 to 12 touches all the way through the rest of the season. If he, you know, becomes a serious threat and is averaging like what, 8 yards per touch or something, then they'll probably bump it up. But I do expect 8 to 12 touches for him, at least in my opinion. Let's see. Yes, hit the like button, please. Verrett getting injured is insanely huge for the NFC best. Yeah, I don't like victory lapping injuries, though. I feel really bad for Verrett. He's a really good corner, and it's just really, you know, a shame that he can't stay healthy. You know, it's not even that. Like, I wouldn't even call this guy injury-prone. The injuries he gets aren't injury-prone. Injury-prone is a constant hamstring, like Brandon Ayuk always has. That's injury-prone, okay? Jason Verrett tearing his ACL and having all these, like, weird Achilles, you know, things like that, that's not injury-prone. That's just being unlucky. That happens. I mean, it really happens. It's legit. So, you guys know how I feel about the whole injury-prone moniker. I can't call him that, but, you know. Packers made a mistake hiring Joe Barry as their defensive coordinator. I've never been a fan of him when he was the linebackers coach for the Rams. He was more so familiarity with Sean McVay. Okay. He was more familiarity with Sean McVay. You know, he was somebody that was the assistant head coach, you know, somebody to give him, because, you know, he had a former defensive coordinator spot, so, you know, he had experience. But I think when McVay kind of took the training wheels off, he was like kind of the last to go. So hit the like button, yes please. The Rams end zone looks ugly. I actually like the end zone. He shouldn't have thrown that. You're absolutely right, Darksaber. Top man. I'm loving life right now. Yeah, congrats to Aiden. The Steelers. Huge win against the Bills. Congratulations. That was very impressive. They look like the best defense in football right now. So we'll see what the Rams defense does against the Bears. But right now, guys, best defense I saw today by far was the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they won in all three phases of the game. And we've seen that. The Rams have won games with offense, defense, and special teams. Offense doesn't play as well. Defense doesn't play as well, so special teams has to also come through in the clutch. Those wins are fun to watch. They're creative. You don't like seeing them all the time. That's a sign that you're a team that really relies on rarities. It's very rare to get a punt, you know, a blocked punt. You know what I mean? So I'll say that. Yeah, Browns totally sold that. I will be looking to see if Rams can establish the run. That, for me, is the key. Agree. Goff is greater than Mayfield. I think you have an argument there. He tried throwing it out, tripped, and it went right to the corner. What's up, Ace? 8 yards a carry, starting 20 carries a game. I was surprised by the Lions' run game. I loved their fight. They didn't give up. Yeah, and that's Dan Campbell. People laughed when Dan Campbell got that job because he's so unorthodox. But they also forget, this guy led the Dolphins, the hapless Dolphins, to 5-6. The only reason he got any sort of hate is because there was this rumor going around that he was running the Oklahoma drill, which has been banned by all these teams, and it ended up not being true. So the fact that everyone hates him and stuff is just a load of garbage, because basically, the reason that people hate him is because they think something that happened, but it didn't. I love Dan Campbell. I'm happy for the Lions to have a coach that's willing to have the balls to go for it on 4th down like that. And that's the thing. It sets the tone. It allows you to believe that you truly have a chance in any game. To be honest with you, down 21, I don't know how they even thought they had a chance, but they did. And you could tell they did because they stuck with it. You had, key contributions out of Jamal Williams and DeAndre Swift. I think, honestly, they threw too much with Goff. They got behind early, and had they run the ball more and been more consistent, since they, established the fact they could run on this team, could have been a different game. So, obviously coming back and making that valiant comeback is great, but I think they probably could have won if they, stuck with the run game a little bit more and had Goff throw a little bit less early on, which is what threw him off. And the interception, not a good decision. Obviously, you have, he hits his arm on the helmet, all of that, but, I also want to see if Brian Allen can do a good job at center. Yes, me too. Eddie Goldman's out, should make it a little bit easier for him. Akeem Hicks will be in there, Bilal Nichols. But, at the same time, I wanted to see him against Eddie Goldman. I wanted to see him at, full strength, because he's going to go up against DeForest Buckner next week. So, that we will see. Man, am I tired. It's been a long day, guys. Been did the AJ show at 10 a.m. Recorded that, streamed that live until noon, and then came back here and streamed from 1 to 7, realistically. So, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy when you really think about it. Where... Rams already starting in last place in the NFC West. I hope that's not true after tonight. No, they're not going to. The division is crazy. No, that's true. Yes, hit the like button, please. I'm not too excited about my Niners win, but also not that concerned. Yeah, it's week 1. I can't stress that enough. The 49ers got really good contribution out of Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo. Lance threw a touchdown. Garoppolo, made all the throws that you need him to make. It's really odd that Trey Sermon didn't get in the top 3 running backs. It was a healthy scratch, but that's neither here nor there. Elijah Mitchell, really liked him in the draft, late round pick. He is kind of taken over, apparently, because he came in, had over 100 yards in his first ever game. Says a lot there. I think the 49ers are going to be really good this year. I'm not looking into this too much. Plus, while the Lions came back, they still, the 49ers won the game. At the end of the day, a win is a win. 1-0 for the 49ers, having given up all those points in the final minutes or whatever, is the same as the Texans beating the Jaguars. It's the same as the Chiefs barely hanging on to beat the Browns. It's the same as the Steelers hardly putting up any points and beating the Bills. It's, they're all the same. 1-0 is 1-0. And so that's the thing that really matters. Arizona, to me, was the most impressive today. I don't know who's worse. I honestly don't know who's worse at this point. Green Bay or Tennessee. I don't know. I really don't. Because both teams had potent offenses last season. Both teams had weaknesses on their defense last season. And this year they looked awful. The Titans do not look good at all. And again, it's only week 1, but it was very concerning. The Titans at home. I think that was the most concerning thing. The Packers are playing on the road. I understand it was in Jacksonville. It wasn't technically a home game for the Saints. It would have been different. But really, would it have been different? Who knows? The Packers still had to go on the road. And so, for a team like the Titans playing at home and getting blistered like that by the Cardinals, that was telling. That was telling. So we'll see. Again, week 1, anything can happen, but we will see. Did you see Goff almost rear something in his knee? He got sandwiched by Nick Bosa and Samson Evils. I did not see that. Wow, that's graphic. Aiden, damn. Yeah, I love the Rams uniforms. Is the Packers' result because Rodgers being unhappy or just a bad day at the office? I think it's a combination of both. I mean, normally I'm not a fan of those, talking head type of narratives, as you guys know. Like, Rodgers is unhappy. He's playing his way out of Green Bay. But I'm not going to lie. I saw edgy Rodgers today. I saw very edgy Rodgers. He did not seem okay. He seemed kind of pissed. He has a right to be upset. I also think teammates have a right to be upset with him. Maybe the preparation was off. I don't know. Still love me some Rodgers, but yeah, today he was awful. Was really bad. And the thing is, he was bad in a way that, like, he didn't have to throw, he didn't have to chuck it up there, and I don't know. Some of the decisions he made were just horrible. They also didn't try to establish the run. It was just a weird game, a bad game. And let's be honest here. The Saints did a great job. Jameis Winston came out. He was efficient for them. They got some good contribution out of Alvin Kamara. The defense was making plays in the middle. I mean, Shai Tuttle you had in there. You had Carl Granderson. The guys in the trenches making plays like that. So, I thought they did a nice job. The Saints definitely deserved the blowout, to get the blowout, so to speak. But yeah, overreaction Monday is incoming. Nolan, I absolutely agree with you. Let's see here. If we're bad because of our center, I'm going to be pissed. Creed Humphrey was sitting there in round 2. Understood. I totally understand that. Chandler Jones for Defensive Player of the Year. It's a little early, but we'll see. Deebo Samuel went insane. Yeah, he did. Jameis Winston got LASIK and then threw 5 touchdowns. Well, and here's the thing. Jameis Winston got LASIK last season. I thought he should have played. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I remember I made that video about Taysom Hill, it's a major mistake to play Taysom Hill over Jameis Winston. I mean, I got so much hate from Saints fans, but it's like, I wonder if Saints fans will go back to that and finally give me some props. I told you so. Oh, well, Taysom did well. Okay, well, Jameis Winston threw 5 touchdowns against a team that was in the NFC title game. What's your point, So, Rams should bring back Blythe. He didn't start. He's hurt also. Good sign to see Shanahan in postseason form blowing leads. Every NFC North team could be 0-1 after tonight's game. That's bad. Packers are losing to a gut that stole crab legs. A guy. Okay. NFC North is this year's NFC East. I'm scared about Chandler Jones. Figured that the Titans' defense wouldn't be better. Chandler Jones deserves to own half of the Cardinals franchise with how he played. The elephant is running around the room. Hope your day is going well, Jake. Same to you, Peo. That Cardinals game was ridiculous. Realistic expectations for Stafford. I haven't thrown 320 plus yards, 3 touchdowns. I think he takes care of the ball. Should be a good game for him. I'm hoping that the Packers and Titans play like this against the 49ers. AD needs 2.5 sacks to become the Rams' all-time sack leader. Does he do it tonight? I think he does. I had the Aaron Donald, Justin Hollins, and Leonard Floyd combining for over 6 sacks on the podcast. That was my bold prediction, one of them anyway. So I do think Aaron Donald could get 2.5. You're happy the Dolphins edged out the Patriots today? I wanted the Patriots to pull it off. They should have won. They blew it. I did see Gerald Everett. Nice touchdown. They just got to use him more. I need at least 320, 3 touchdowns to hold on to fantasy win. 2 of those touchdowns to Cup. Yeah, he, Samson Ebukam, he, you know, he had his moments. He had the game where he exploded against the Chiefs. He just didn't really make any sense for the Rams at the point. I mean, he was not better than Okoronkwo, Terrell Lewis, or Justin Hollins, so he lost his spot. And the Rams weren't going to pay him as much as the Niners did. So, I get Bucks like Milwaukee. You're funny. GE with Russ is going to be dangerous. No, I agree with you. I mean, that's why I really like, you know, I like Russell Wilson this year, but especially I have Gerald Everett as a top 10 tight end. We'll see. Sorry I keep yawning. I'm really tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep. I'm seeing the Foo Fighters tomorrow. I don't know if I told you guys this. Pretty excited about that, too. So, it's all good all the way around. Guys, have any more questions? So excited to see Stafford tonight. He's always been a talent. Now he has a team behind him. I hear you, Diana. I hear you. Sounds like it. Sounds like it. Yeah, you're not in good shape, Aiden. Never want to go against Tyler Lockett. I still wouldn't say Russell Wilson has a good O-line. He got pressured a bit. I thought you said Jake looks so dripped. I'm like, what does that mean? Like I'm tired? Because I am. I always find it funny. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, the view count's rising. I love seeing it. So guys, I think it's funny. I put Chiefs defense as hashtag not good. I still don't know why or how they start Daniel Sorensen. And then there's always that one guy who, like, after the game is like, I told you so, or, oh, what did you think about that? And he's like, you were saying? And he puts up this picture, he puts this video up of Patrick Mahomes, not Patrick Mahomes, of the Chiefs getting the interception, and it's literally Hughes. It's Mike Hughes. And I said, Chiefs defense is hashtag not good. I still don't know why or how they start Daniel Sorensen. And he sends me a video of Mike Hughes intercepting the pass. Like, congrats. I don't know what you want from me. Like, bad defenses can still catch interceptions that are thrown right at them. I don't know. People are weird. Oh, man. I'm seeing the uniform now. Jeez. They pop. They absolutely pop. I mean, I knew this, but, you know. Hurts look good. The Eagles look good. My guy Kenneth Gainwell looked good. Yeah, the uniform is already their best that they've had, and I don't think any of their uniforms are bad. I'm actually a fan of pretty much all of them. Like, I mean, in their history. I think my least favorite are the old blueberries in St. Louis. Yeah, I don't like the old blueberries in St. Louis, and then I honestly am over the fearsome foursome colors. That better not be the new uniform next year. That better not be it. It better be soul or black, because I don't want any more of the, the white. I don't want any white horns. I don't need white horns. You know what I'm saying? Mahomes threw a Madden-type touchdown. Yeah, I know. That was so weird. And he, basket caught it. It was really funny, actually. Darius. Dude, I know. After every game, there's a certain breed of people, of human beings, where after the game, you grab a bowl of ice cream, or you go and watch that movie you wanted, or, I don't know, you go to bed, or you go and live your life however you want to live it. There's always that one person that's not doing anything normal or anything worth a damn, and they're on Twitter like, that's a bad take. I'm going to quote tweet that right now. I'm going to quote tweet that right now. Bad take. Bad take. All right, dude, and you wonder why you only have 38 followers. Sheesh. It's like, I understand trolls, the term troll, but it's like, bro, you don't even sound like a troll. You sound like a ghoul. You sound like one of those ghouls from Fallout 3 in I don't know, Megaton or something. That one that talks. That's half dead. That's what you sound like. And you look like that. Or my favorite is when they're like, old takes exposed. I'm like, it's an opinion. How? Guys, you can't tag old takes exposed if I say a uniform looks stupid, and then the next year the team is like, we're going to make that our primary uniform, and then someone's like, old takes exposed. I wasn't saying they weren't going to make it their primary uniform. I was just saying I don't like the uniform. I don't know. People go crazy on Twitter, man. I don't know. Someone once told me that Twitter is full of people that you like and people that go to family reunions and talk but are ignored by their own family. And I definitely understand what that meant. Knuckle dragger logic. That was pretty crazy. The Niners giving up all that. Anything is better than the millennial gold. Yeah, the new uniforms just absolutely pop. All right, come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. We got 24 likes. We have 55 in here. I want to get some likes before I leave. That way this thing will actually be viewed later on. If I don't get enough likes, no one's going to click on this video after the fact. Sometimes people actually click on a video like a pregame just to see my thoughts and things like that. As you guys know, and I made it very clear throughout all of my live streams, I believe the Rams are going to win by 38-10. I think they're going to dominate. I think you're going to see 3 touchdowns from Stafford. You know, I think it'll be a good game. Also, if you guys want to give this a shot, you can go over to your whatever your app store is. By the way, Saquon Barkley, you are dead to me. $400 I would have won if he had at least, what is that? 69 yards. Kills me. Anyway. So, what was I going to say? So, yeah. This is my pick'em for tonight. You guys can head on over to Underdog Fantasy and you can sign up. You get $25 until tomorrow. Tomorrow it expires. You get $25. You can see the promo code DTR. You have to do it before tomorrow, and then it'll expire. So keep that in mind. I need Robert Woods to get 67 yards or more. I need Tyler Higbee to get 44 yards or more. I need Deshaun Jackson to have over 17.5 as the longest reception. I need Damian Williams to have 28.5 rushing plus receiving yards. And Darrell Henderson to have over 55 rushing yards. I don't think that should be too hard, but then again, Saquon Barkley only had 27 yards total. So, yeah. Wow, apparently Marshawn Lattimore was so good in this game that New Orleans just agreed to a 5-year, $97.6 million extension. That's a way to reward you. Oh, man. Yeah, we made it, folks. We made it. It is here. The NFL season is here. The Rams are back. 8:20. Rams, Bears, 5:20 also Eastern or Pacific time. Yeah. That's all I got. I'd be down for that. Rams should re-sign Stafford. We'll see, though. Probably not going to happen just right after this game. But, yeah. Anyone have anything else before I bounce? And then I'll be back for the post-game. Post-game will be more in-depth. Right now, we're just chilling. He could... I don't know if that makes any sense, but he could. Yeah, here's a guy. I see you, Nolan. Yeah, but Stafford's already proven. Gurley was a freak injury. Goff shouldn't have been signed. Goff was entirely... Do you know why they signed Jared Goff? Do you know why they signed him to a contract? Before I leave. Here's the reason. The Rams signed Jared Goff when they did for one very simple reason. It was because Dallas and Dak Prescott were negotiating. If Dak Prescott had signed for X amount of dollars, Jared Goff and his agent would have said, well, I'm worth that. And I want more. I want to be the highest paid quarterback. So the Rams, and here's the thing, Dallas ended up tagging Dak, which in hindsight, Goff probably should have been tagged. So essentially what ended up happening is they had the right idea to get out from underneath, Dak and the Cowboys and just get the deal done and price Dak up instead of pricing their quarterback up by waiting. The problem is that, like I said, Dak got tagged. And eventually, all that talk of how they were really close to a deal turned out to be hogwash, which normally that stuff is. So, the Rams, they signed him. They got a good deal for him at the time. But then Dak ended up getting, he ended up getting tagged and ended up just not being all that great. So that's what it comes down to. That's why the Rams signed him. But yeah, Andy Dalton starting. Yeah, it's funny. All right, guys, I'm absolutely exhausted. So I cannot wait for this game. And I will be here for the post game. And I'll be announcing the giveaway for the post game, who gets the PS5. Although I will let you guys know I am still waiting on that. I'm still waiting on it because I ordered it a long time ago, and I'm still waiting on it. So they're hard to get. So that's going to do it. Be sure to like this video. I will be back tonight. Hopefully, I would assume after a Rams win. Hopefully, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And, yeah, that's going to do it for me. Love y'all. Enjoy the game. Go in the Discord chat real quick before you leave. I'll drop the link. 1 second. Yeah, go in that Discord chat. Chat it up. It's a 24/7 thing. You don't have to just be a Rams fan. You know, it's welcome for everyone, but it's pretty much 24/7 chat. We have 335 members. We're trying to get to 400. So go and join that. You can also follow me on Twitter at JKBogan. I will be tweeting during the game. And that's it. So I see someone just joined. But yeah, I'll be checking the Discord. I'll be tweeting. I'll be doing all that stuff. But yeah, enjoy the game and hit the link. If you haven't joined the Discord, it costs $0.00. Just ask Nolan if you don't believe me. You guys take care. I'll see you guys later.